news from the UN. Seems like the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres has labeled Simon Ekpa a freedom fighter instead of a terrorist. That it is causing shockwaves all across the nation. But then, what does it mean for Nigeria as a nation? Who has labeled Simon Ekpa a terrorist? What does that mean for Nigeria going forward?
Thank you for that wonderful question. I think for me, it's really a setback for the Nigerian government because they've leveled this allegation against Simon Ekpa, saying that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. So now, the UN, which happens to be the league of all the nations in the world, has come out to say that Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist, and then it is not a crime for him to agitate for self-referendum of his people. Now, the UN also gave some details of how the Igbos have been heavily been marginalized. So it shows that Nigeria as a country, those who are in government want to always oppress the common man. Anybody that is seen that want to speak up against the government will always see that person as an enemy of the state, as someone who is trying to disunite Nigerians. So they will do everything possible to label the person or tell the person a criminal. Thank God we all know what is happening now. Like Dele Falotimi wrote a book, The Corruption in the Nigerian judicial system, and now the same system is holding Dele Falotimi inside the country. We, the common man, can have hope. So if the nnamdikanu has come out, has been saying that one Nigeria would never work, and that's the same thing. That's the same one Nigeria that Ojukwu fought against. Sorry, that one Nigeria, that the system is fraudulent, that the system is biased, and that this system will not work or except everything can go different ways. So now I thank God that the UN has come out to also make the same claims that Simon Ekpa is not a freedom fighter. Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. Rather, is a freedom fighter fighting to liberate his people, and that Simon Ekpa is operating within the ambit of the UN Charter for self-referendum and self-determination. So the Nigerian government want to keep everybody in poverty, in bondage, under this maladministration, under bad governance. But the question is that how long can the people continue to remain in one Nigeria when the people are not united? But I want to say that the major problems Simon Ekpa and Ojukwu are having are the Igbos, because the Igbos are the one frustrating the effort of Mazi Kanu.
We're talking about Igbos. Are you talking about just Igbo people or the Igbo elites, the politicians, the governors, and the like?
The Igbo elites, because as it stands today, the French government have come out to allege, to clear the air that the Igbo that Uche Kalu, the Mazi Kanu wife, was this man name Bianca Ojukwu, and wrote a petition to them for them to arrest Simon Ekpa by saying that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist. And this is people fighting to liberate the Igbo race from the Fulani jihadists, fighting to liberate the people from the hardship. The question is now, what has the Igbo gained from one Nigeria? Since the second of one Nigeria, those who have benefited a lot are those in the political class, are those in the government environment, because every money that is being meant to help the people is being stolen or is being diverted by these politicians. That is why they do everything possible to remain in the one Nigeria, and the one Nigeria has not been favorable to the Igbo man. So I think now that UN has come out to say that Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist, rather is a freedom fighter, I think Nigeria too should cover their face in shame. in the sense that those who are the main terrorists are those carrying AK-47, the Fulani hegemony that needs that the government ought to go after. But rather, the government will not go after the Fulani because the Fulani is not threatening for to succeed this country. The Fulanis, and I'm not saying that they don't want to be part of Nigeria anymore because the Nigerian government like a tribe that is so loyal that would always fight for the cause of one Nigeria. Anyone that is coming to say that we are tired of one Nigeria, that person will be labeled a terrorist, and that tribe will be used as scapegoat.
So if we say what we are having discussion back and forth, and people are saying that the release of nnamdikanu and maybe the release of Simon Ekpa might make people to change their mind and then abandon their agitation. You think that those release can at least make them have a second thought?
That release will not make them have a second thought because one is that the question is that biafra is a spirit, biafra is an ideology which is in the heart of every Igbo man. So you cannot win an ideology with the power of God. The only thing that can make the Igbo man change their mind is that when they accept the government sits down on a round table, discuss them, let the Igbo man be drafted into Nigeria. Let power be given to the Igbo man. You cannot say that that's it, there's one Nigeria and the Igbo man has been sidelined. Presidency is being shared between the Yorubas and the Fulanis. So where is the other person? The Igbo man. And now you are saying that the Igbo man should not try to succeed Nigeria. Is that possible? It's not possible. The Igbo man is tired of this contraction called one Nigeria.
Sometimes it can be so controversial, but the word contraction for Nigeria, how does that sound to you? You always use that word. How does that word sound to you? The word contraction.
Now the word contraction encapsulates that everybody should also be a stakeholder in that region, in that same country. But now the Igbos are never a major stakeholder in this country. The Igbos have been sidelined. There was one man to the civil war, and what happened at the civil war is still happening now. I would always give this scenario. nnamdikanu is fighting for a referendum. Ojukwu is fighting for a referendum. Metela, Banajan leader, is going about with AK-47 killing people. But today, terrorism charges have been dropped against Banajan. Today, Sunday has been left off the hook. Now, where is Nnamdikanu? Nnamdikanu is still in detention. So my advice is that it is possible that UN should sanction the Nigerian government, because the Nigerian government has always been violating rule of law. Anyone that speaks about exiting or agitating in Nigeria, the person will be tagged or labeled as a terrorist. But the question is, for how long can we continue like this? I think now that the Finnish government, now that the UN has come out to say that Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist, I think the Finnish government now would understand that they were being persuaded just to arrest Simon Ekpa. But the question is that for how long can you keep him in detention? And the question is that the government alleged that Simon Ekpa is a terrorist ever since Simon Ekpa has been arrested as insecurity stop in the southeast. That is the question. The outcome.
So you have the opinion that Simon Ekpa may not or is not the cause of the insecurity in South Africa?
It's not, because if it's the one championing terrorism in the southeast, after he has been arrested, he's been arrested in Finland. The terrorism is off to a stop. But today, as it stopped, as it stopped, I think there are some persons in that state sponsoring unrest in that region, labeling, accusing Simon Ekpa of sponsoring terrorism. There are some persons sponsoring terrorism in that state, in that region, so as to do it, so as to always point accusing fingers to Nnamdikanu and Simon Ekpa. But the question is that how long can they continue to cause unrest in their own states?
But the thing about that, one of our reviewers said this morning that Igbo should stop burning their properties, federal government properties. That even if after they might have gotten or they will get their biafra, that property is going to be their home. But I have to ask this question: do you think that people that are burning, that are causing chaos in the east, do you think that they are the Biafran agitators or they are the saboteurs and may be planted by outsiders to instigate the south part of Nigeria?
Mr. Miller, nobody, no right-thinking person will go and don't just throw fire in his father's house. It's not possible. No right-thinking person will do that. I think now, in Okigwe, the Nigerian army went on rampage and were killing innocent citizens, and the people had to repel that you cannot continue to kill people. Every young man that is missing in the southeast today has been tagged as terrorists. The people will not fold their hand, and then for the security agency to kpai their people. Every young man that works today in the southeast is being tagged as terrorists. But the question is, for how long can you continue to tag these people as terrorists? And now I say that if you want to kill these people, won't they repel? They want to repel, because the people will not sit while their people are being killed on a plat at every given time.
So let me have the final say on this. There's a lot of people from one pastor, a man of God, who said that the agitation cannot be silenced by a barrel of the guns. Do you agree with that? You are closing
it is also obvious that the style in which Ojukwu fought the Biafra war is quite different from why nnamdikanu and Simon Ekpa is going about it. I told you can understand that this of a thing is an ideology, and you cannot win an ideology. You can only win an ideology with a round table discussion. If the federal government is not seen, whether it is not a crime for someone to wake up and say, I am tired of one Nigeria, I want to leave, and then it will never be a crime. And let's not forget that Tinubu himself said that he does not believe in one Nigeria. As I've done before, nobody chop off his head. But now that he is now in the system, he is not believing in the one Nigeria because he is getting from the system. So now that the Ipob are saying they are tired of the system, the best thing is that if truly the government is ready to make peace, let the Ipob go, because the Ipob has been seen as a second-class citizen in Nigeria. So he sees that so a tribe that is not welcome, that feels that is not welcome in this country called Nigeria. So what will you have them do? They want to go to a place, a region that is suitable for them, a region that they call their home, a house that they call their home, a house that they feel that they are being welcome there.
Okay, we must go here. But thanks so much for coming, and God bless. Like I said, if you are watching, kindly click on that like button, on notification, like and share, then subscribe to this YouTube channel. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Yeah, good morning, Mr. Christian.
Simon Ekpa get people that are lobbying for Biafra, and it is a plus. The way Simon Ekpa is going international, and it seems he's making this agitation a serious international issue by employing international lobbyists to make sure that Biafra is recognized at the world stage. Let's get a reaction.
Now, thank you for that wonderful question, the anchor of this great platform. First and foremost, I want to say Simon Ekpa has come out to say, or has outlined countless times, that he said that the Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold for the second time. Now when he said that, see, Nigerian government cannot win Biafra with a barrel of gold, it means that nobody needs to die for them to exit Nigeria. Now, Ojukwu fought Biafra in a different dimension. Now, nnamdikanu did it via his own dimension. So Ekpa is taking it globally. And now, we've seen world body recognize Biafra. We've seen the UN and then some other global body have come out to endorse the Biafra struggle. So kudos to him, it is a plus. Some persons have come out to say that Simon Ekpa should be discredited, the likes of Rrori and that of the southeastern governors. But my question is that you said Simon Ekpa should not be taken serious. Then who should be taken serious? The government who is not willing to protect our people? Is it the people who have refused to speak up when the Igbo man has been marginalized in the country? Is it the same governors who have become a tools in the hands of their Fulani master? So for you to even have a character like Simon Ekpa and nnamdikanu to have come out to say enough is enough, that we are tired of this contraption called one Nigerians. It shows that these people have this mindset that see they can no longer be the slave. So for him to have even gone as far as to hire lobbyists that will speak on behalf of Biafra in the world in the UN summit, to me it's a plus, and that alone the voice of Biafrans will be heard globally, and the voice of an Igbo man is also being heard globally. Now let me take it back the line. When Southern Sudan and South Sudan wanted parted ways, nobody killed each other. Nobody go through the route of violence. It was done amicably. So Simon Ekpa is doing it amicably for him to convince world leaders that this thing is possible, and why the government of the day, the present government of Nigeria, are not seeing it that way. Thank you. You can also
to the government, to the Nigerian government be worried about this?
Why would they be worried? The same people have sent assassins to kill Simon Ekpa. Now only he has escaped. So see, one thing about it is that the government of the day, they are panicking. There's panic. You know what it is now? So a particular tribe, a major tribe, to exit your country. You know how an Igbo man is. You know the investment of an Igbo man is in the country. Now imagine in Nigeria without an Igbo man. Let's just imagine that. I mean, dominance. That means the outside man would now dominate virtually every government parastatals in Nigeria. So now the reason why the Igbo man is still believe that's Nigeria is because the Igbo man is still in the contraption called Nigeria. But eventually, if the Igbo man leaves, my brother, the Yoruba man will know the true meaning of Nigeria, and then we now know who owns Nigeria. Just like what Angwabula said, he said they are not scared of the Igbos parting, exiting Nigerians. That was what he said. He said they are not scared. Indirectly, that means the other tribe would not have sense of belonging in the country, and we know it. I know it too. And every man now has the spirit of dominance. You cannot dominate him. If a Fulani man has the spirit of dominance, for you to dominate him, it will take ages. In terms of population, you cannot dominate them. So one thing is that Ojukwu foreseen this whole thing. That was why he championed this Biafra struggle. And now, gradually, it is now becoming a reality in this contraction called Nigeria. Now, there are some Igbo men are even tired of the system called Nigeria just because they feel their brother is still in president. Now my brother, I can bet you come 2027 the Yorubas will be championing old Oduduwa Republic more than the Igbo man. I can bet you that and then certain of yes, we will championing because it is certain when their president, when their brother is being kicked away from the presidency, already there is a plot and which he himself cannot escape. The president himself knows that there's a plot and then the big shots in the north are formed alliance. You know it. RFI, a powerful influence in the north, is not in the league, sorry, is not in good terms with the president. And now nobody can take that factor what RFI did. Or see that made President Tinubu emerge as the president via his own influence. And then we have also the likes of Ango Ambulai, which is the chairman of the Northern Order Forum. He said post that election that the Northern Order Forum supported Tinubu, but come 2027 Tinubu will not get their support. So what does that mean? Now if the average left person is not giving the vote, now where will they get the vote? It just come by 2027. The same thing the Yorubas have been tagged the Igbos for. Now they will be the mastermind of it because I can bet you by 2027 Yoruba will stop, and that's the slogan that will continue to trend is that we are tired of the country, we want to follow the suit of the Igbo man and exit the country, and then the Igbo man now will not take them tag them for being unserious because now that the Igbo man is championing for the exit, we are saying the Igbo man is not serious. Yeah, there are claims that the Igbo man is not serious, but I can bet you when the system will also catch up with you, then you will know why the Igbo man has been championing to exit. Thank you for always coming.